What is going on, geeks? Unite the Clans here, back in your life from the back of a Tapahara. I wanted to show you this thing real quick. This is the newest flyer. It moves left, moves right, moves forwards, and even moves back, which is very cool. You can just float backwards like that. Pretty sick. Now this isn't mine. This belongs to Arali the Geek, and I have been borrowing his base like crazy, but I figured I'd show you this cutie. His name is Finn. These are cool. They're like a vertical takeoff type plane, like a Harrier jet, where you can just descend straight down or you can go straight up, and then you have all this maneuverability. It's super cool. Like just to float around and you go, oh, I'll take a look at that. On a Pteranodon, it's a pain. Here I spin. It's beautiful. I love it. This thing is very, very cool. But this, guys, is 3 springs. It's a Rally's base. He built it around a trio of water springs and set up 3 wells here. And he lives at this spot with his buddy Fox. So let's turn the HUD off so you can get a real look at it. But this is 3 springs. This is a Rally spot, and it's a much more substantial base than I've got on the go today. But that is the goal for today, guys. The goal is to get our base built up. Last episode, we moved out there, and actually I tried to record this episode earlier and somehow failed to record. So I've started the build. I've laid down the foundation and a few of the walls, and I failed to record it, guys. So we've got some catching up to do, and I got to show you guys what I've already done. So these are my guys. I got them set and ready to go. This is my wolf, worm hunter, and this is my newest Morellatops. He was a level 100. Tamed him up with some mayho berries, and he came out at a 152. Pretty good. It's Montana, and he is geared up with all this stuff. This is what we need to finish the build. And actually, let's go ahead. How's his weight? Let's give him one more on weight while we're here, and one more on speed. Oh, how many has he got? Okay, perfect. I just want to keep him quick. He's going to be the one we use to get between these 2 places. No levels for Worm Hunter. All right, so let's push out, guys. I am going to head to my place, and maybe I'll bring you along for this chunk of the land journey so you can see just how short the distance is between my place and Arali's. It's very, very close. So while he's been building this place up, I have been using his resources, the facilities here, to get everything we need to build a beautiful new Adobe house. Now, I've started with a pretty big foundation and put up a bunch of the walls. Those were going to be part 1 and part 2 of the episode, and this was going to be part 3, but because I failed to record it, this becomes part 1. Okay, so that sucks. I gotta go find another... Shoot! Where's my wolf? Dang it. Alright, I gotta find another damn Morellatops to carry all this crap. Shoot. Alright, guys, as we come over this ridge, you are going to get a good look at what I've already built. This is Hydro. He's a Rally the Geek's best Morellatops, and he was one that was able to pick up the slack, where Montana, my brand new Morellatops, who died, yeah, we were able to pick up his slack. So this is the oasis I've chosen to live at, and you can already see the beginnings of a house over there. Now, like I said, I meant to record as much of this as I could for you guys, and I derped. I failed. I managed somehow not to record it and to record all my planning instead. So this is the place. I'm going to give you a little tour around. I'm going to unload this beast, and then at some point I'm going to have to take him back to 3 Springs, Arali's place. But we're here. So this is the oasis by the red obelisk here on Scorched. I went ahead and moved all my dinos into this temporary pen over here. You recognize a bunch of these guys. Some of the other ones are loners. From Arali, he is a bunch. And this, holy crap. Holy crap. That's a Wyvern. Is somebody on it? I am terrified. I've never seen one this close before. Get the HUD back on. No, it's wild. It's wild. What the hell's it doing down here? This is supposed to be a building episode. Hopefully it remains that way. That thing would wreck everything. I hope it doesn't get led over here. Oh my gosh. So this is my house that I want to tour you guys around. I started off with some foundations, and I made one big level. I'm not going to be able to concentrate. I made one big level, and then when I couldn't, I decided that was going to be the outline of my house. When I couldn't keep expanding at this level. God, get out of here, dude. I do not want you lurking around. So this is the sort of single level I was able to lay out, and then around that, I used pillars to... Holy shit. Holy... What the... I can't... I'm gonna hide in my house and try not to get a rally's dinosaurs killed. Like, this'll do me much good. Shoot. Okay, I'll be back with you guys. Oh! Oh, it's over. Is it all over? What? Holy shit. Holy shit. God damn it. It's shooting poison balls into my taming area. What a nightmare. Alright guys, welcome back. That's Cryo. He hangs out on this server, and he killed the Wyvern for us. So good news, we can continue building. I think, briefly, in my panic, I was beginning to talk about the shape of this place. And I actually started on the top of one of these little mounds. It looks just like the ones over here on the higher level, and I just thought I'd see how big a pad I could lay out. It includes these, everything on the inside, a little bit of an entranceway that I'm planning over here, and a little bit of a step out balcony over here. And I've already started figuring out a way to incorporate crops into the build. And we're going to do this thing all out of Adobe. I've got big plans for it, and I kind of just want to get started. Between the poison wyvern, the dead morellatops, and the tapahara at the beginning, there has been a lot of derping around and not a lot of building, and it is time to change that, guys. So let me grab some walls, door frames, and I'll grab half a stack of walls. And I wonder what else I might need right out of the gate. Some ceilings, perhaps. Let's see where those are. Alright, we'll grab a half a stack of them, and I'll get these on my hotbar, and we are going to get building. So I'm excited, guys. This is my first real build on... Stupid. What an annoying episode. This is my first real build on the server. I did a little Jerboa ranch house, but that was nothing fancy. And it's time to really get going on this thing and get ourselves a built spot. Hanging out at a rally's place so much lately has got me wanting a good looking spot of my own. So this is going to be the balcony for the second level, and then we're going to build up behind it. So I'm trying to remember the rough layout I had. I think I was planning a door over here, and I want it to be... Here, let's get inside. We'll make sure it's lined up with the one below it. If I can get it in place, which I'm sure I can't. Alright, let's not derp with that right now. Okay, windowed frames. I know I want a bunch here, and we're going to wrap all around this little section, and we're actually going to go one higher here too. And I'm going to have windows all along here, so you should get tons of natural light coming in. And actually, I need more window frames because we're doing a bunch across the top of this. But to do that, we're going to need a way to support them. So I'm going to have to put this in on the third level. Or this, yeah, basically this will be your second story, but it'll be on the third level up. So that is going to look like that. And now that that's up there, I should be able to... I might need to get myself up on that roof. But yeah, I want to do a thing of windowed walls just above this sloped roof, and then that'll flatten out. I know this section that I'm standing on here is going to be largely flat, so we can put one here and one here, and then I think what I'm going to want is a hatch frame for right here, because this section is going to go up all the way to the top. Yeah, okay, let's get to work. I gotta grab more stuff over here, and then we'll dive back into it. Okay guys, this is the look I'll be going for here. So now that we have those ceilings in place, we should be able to walk all the way across here with windows. And if I remember, I did windows all along. I know it looks like I'm running out of window frames. I'm sure I have this all planned out. I hope I have this all planned out. I gotta get up to that last spot there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what the house is gonna look like from this side. Back up, take a look at it. I like doing that. Gotta back up, take a look at your builds. So that's good. I like. And I think I want to continue that line of windows across. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a regular wall there. And we'll put a... Let's try... I know I only have 2 windows left. So... You know what? Maybe we don't have one right above the door. Maybe we do that right above the door. And then I'll use one of my window frames over this one. But to do that, it won't snap on to a sloped ceiling. So what we need to do is a ceiling. And we'll put one of those up at this height if it will let... Oh, it won't let me right now. I understand. I can connect there and then there. That could work. Yeah, let's do it that way. Alright, so with that in place, we should be able to pop a window up above it, and then we're looking good. This side of the building is coming together, so that is what this side is going to look like. I do like the way it looks above the door. I don't know, maybe we'll add another sloped roof right above here. We'll see. I'll play around with it a little bit, but I wanted the door recessed, and I wanted a little bit of a covered entrance to it. So we've managed to accomplish that so far. Now what? So this section is going to be for stairs, and I haven't figured out how those work. I actually haven't played with the stairs. We've added in spiral staircases in a recent update, and it's time to mess around with those. So I think I need ceilings with me while I do that, so I'll grab another half a stack of those. Perfect. Alright, and so what's going to happen is... Here, let's go back to the stairs. I get too distracted. I get too ADD. So the stairs, if I'm not mistaken, what they do... So they'll start on one level and go up to the next. They only rotate the one way. So I think that's the way we're going to want to have it. What happens if it's here? These are tricky, man. Alright, let's just pop it in place once I get it where I want it. Oh, shoot. God, what a mess. These are a mess. Okay, got it. There. Fricker. God dang, Ark. This isn't gonna work, is it? God dang it. God damn it. That looks perfect. Yes. Okay. Frickin' third time's the charm. Okay, I'm glad that worked out. So this will bring us up to this level, which I think is gonna be perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do from here is... Where's the spot where I do my hatch frames? Not here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put one ceiling up here for now. We'll get this in place. Alright, and now we'll be able to get up and down from our spots. So we got to figure out the rest of the details. If this... will you get lost, dude? Yeah, get lost. Nobody wants to see your ugly mug around here. Or yours. Oh, shoot. Alright guys, we are dealing with some superheat among other things. So we've got the staircase in place. It finally worked on the third try, and I think it's time to close in the area that it is contained in. And to do that, I'm going to use really simple walls. I don't want windows because all they will show is part of a staircase. Let's see if I can get one in this little spot. Okay, so that brings us up to this level, and now obviously we need to keep going. We need to wrap this baby all around, and then at this point we're going to throw a roof on this, and this is going to be, I think, our tallest point. Actually, might go a little bit higher than this. Yeah, I think we do. We go a little bit higher than this. But for now, we'll roof that in, and we've got the beginnings of our second level. So here's your first level. To get there, oh, what have I done? Okay. Seriously? That's a thing? So I guess you can get stuck in that little spot. I've clearly had to demolish a wall to get out. Let's continue the build. Oh my god. If I don't get so annoyed at this game sometimes. So, like I mentioned, this is probably the next section we need to work on. Yeah. Okay, so let's get a hatch frame in place right here. And this is going to be basically a little tower. I know we can get up there in this, if we do. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I think I've got to raise the roof right here. Okay, let's plan on doing that. I think I could just do a little sloped roof there. We could figure something out. But this little section, so here is where the balcony is going to be, which means we need, let's go ahead and do, I don't really have a door here. Let's, try to think. Okay, so let's do this. Ah, why'd you do that? I know why. That was my last one. That's okay. We may be able to craft one. Yes, perfect. So we're snapping on to this. So that means I got to flip it to continue this outer texture. Lesson learned. We're going to do the same thing with a wall here. And then door frame right here. So I want to make sure that's here and flipped, I think, is what I had in mind. And then we're going to have a ladder coming up through here. So this section will need to be closed off. And it's going to go up another level. So let's go ahead and put another hatch frame right there. And we're going to take regular ceilings and fill in this area. And then I'll show you what I'm thinking after that. Back up. All right, there's one. And so this is going to be the little balcony area I was talking about, the second story balcony. And then above this is going to be really fun, if I can get my butt. I don't need to do that. Let's just go up here. So above this, I want to have a solid block, a solid chunk that looks like the roof is overhanging. But we really, honestly, we might be able to get away with another balcony. And then having a chunk above that. I don't know. Let's just see how this looks for now. I'm going to take down these highest pillars because that's not necessary. And in fact, this one's probably not necessary either. Alright, so that brings us down to here. That will work. So let's do wall there, wall there, wall. Oh, I'm running out of walls. Okay. Yeah, so, you know what? Oh no, somebody dying. Okay, so let's back up and take a look at this. So it's going to be like entry-level sort of porch, and then a balcony on the second level, and then on the third level it's just going to be a solid chunk, and that solid wall is going to carry over and meet up with this one, which will be the tower. It will have one more hatch frame. In fact, I probably did the wrong thing. Oh no, I did another hatch frame up there. So it'll have one more hatch frame that takes you all the way to the roof, and that's it. So I've got some tricky detail parts coming up. Let me grab the pieces I need, re-gear up. You guys can take a break in this episode, and I will be back with you.